Hello, can you hear me? Hello? Hello? Can you hear me okay? Oh, there you are. Okay. You've had us all worried. Where are you? I'm just here. You're safe, don't worry. Seems you've taken a nasty fall. It's alright. I promise you're in safe hands. I'm Doctor Samantha. You've been brought to me. Well, we're not entirely sure what's happened. You seem to have had some concussion, and I think it would be wise just to do a few tests on you. Possibly you might have to open up your forehead, check inside your brain, just check everything's okay. It's very safe. Just make some small incisions. It's just under your hairline, nobody will see it. We might not need to do that just yet though. Let me just do a few more checks before we get there. On my board. Are you able to tell me your name, please? We did find ID on you. Just wondering if you know it. Full name? Okay. Today's date, please. Okay. Do you know where you are? The town or city you might be in? Or even the country? Okay. And what's the last thing that you remember, please? Okay. So that doesn't quite tally with what we found. You okay? It's going a little blurry. We did take a bad fall, bad hit to the head. You might find that it goes a little blurry every now and then. Just try, stay calm and focused. Okay, got what I need from there. I'm just thinking what I might try and do. Yeah, I think we do need to remove just at the top of your head, just where the scalp one is here. And I can take a look inside your brain. I'll just grab an antiseptic wipe. You know it's freshly sanitized. You can stay awake if you want to. This is very powerful, very numbing. You won't feel a thing. Just pop this on your forehead for a moment. I'm just going to let it rest there. There we go, and do its thing. Okay, while that's going on, I'll just touch a little bit about the very minor procedure of checking your brain and what's going to happen. I have my handy pessary dish Now you'll see I've got a couple of different sized saws here, and that just depends on the resistance of your forehead. Now what I will probably try and do is going with the more smaller serrated knife, and then for some of the bigger sections I will use this one, you see. And the next part is just this little probe, and all I'm going to do then is just dig into the brain, and I might need to take a brain sample. Well, we try to take part of the brain that isn't really used. Did you know you only use about 5 to 10% of your brain? That reminds me, are you more a creative or more lateral kind of thinker? Well, that just depends then on what side of the brain I go from. You see, the brain is in two sections, and you have a creative side and maybe the more learned side, if you like. I wouldn't want to take something from the creative side if that's what kind of person you are. So I'm just going to take a small, what you can feel. If there is any other problems, I'm just showing you this now just so you're not worried. I can get a bigger scoop of it. Hopefully that won't be the case though. And then any mass that I collect is just going to go into one of these little jars, and I pop a little cork on top, and I can send that away to the lab. How does that sound? It's not scary. I'm a very qualified doctor. Let me see how that is holding down on your head. So tell me, can you feel if I press here or here? What about here? Excellent. That means that we are ready. Feeling relaxed? Alright, so as I explained, I'm just going to go in with this one to start off with. So feeling okay so far? Oh, there's just a tiny little trickle of blood there, don't worry. Skin's not proving too resistant, that's always good. For me anyway. Might just make a little incision in the centre as well, just so I can raise the flaps up, if you like. Yeah, exactly. Like a little sandwich. Alright, there we go. So that's just the first bit of the skin that I've lifted up there. Now I'm just going to go in with my wider one. I might have to just chip away a little bit at some of the bone, that's all. You won't be able to feel it, don't worry. Let's start. Sorry, did you say you were creative or? No, I was listening, don't worry. I'll get the right side, don't worry. Okay. I just want to come in a little bit closer. Ready. So I'm hoping. Tell you what, if you could just hold the little jar for me, that would be great. Thank you so much. Now then, I need this one, I think. I'm just going to press into the brain. Yeah, right. I feel a little pressure. Struggling to get any off. Maybe I do need to use the big skip on you. Try again. This bit always reminds me of the sounds of the lamps. I want it now. I watched that film a lot while I was learning how to be a doctor. Alright, so what I'm going to do, I'm just going to try and loosen it up with this little spray. So, see if that helps. Oh, there we go, we're loosening it up now. Oh, that's great. That's great. Oh yeah, that's a big bit. Do you still have the little crying? Silly. You still got the little yeah, that's what I want, thank you. Okay. There we go. Cork on, we don't want to lose that, do we? So I'll get this sent off to the lab. I'll stitch you up, don't worry, don't worry. Got a big needle. Okay. Let's get that offer to the lab immediately whilst I stitch you up. Okay, where did I put my needle and thread? Oh yes, here it is. Big one, so just keep really still for me. Don't want to make any wrong movements here. I could scar you for life. Oh, I did this work. But you're glad you were brought to me when you fell, aren't you? Oh yes, I am the best. Just cut off the end of that there, and on the other end. There, all done. Told you you would feel a thing. What's that? Why are you no longer speaking English? What language is that? I think maybe you should get some rest. It can be a little bit traumatic having your brain taken out. I'll wake you up when the results come back from the lab. Okay, you go to sleep.